Today, we're diving into corporate social responsibility, or CSR, understanding its fundamental principles and importance for businesses. CSR is all about balancing the pursuit of profit with making a positive ethical and social impact on the world. Let's explore the key features that define corporate social responsibility and make it a vital business practice. CSR moves businesses beyond just profitability, guiding them towards a greater sense of responsibility to society. First, CSR is a voluntary commitment, meaning companies choose to adopt these practices willingly. Businesses willingly embrace sustainable and ethical practices, demonstrating their dedication to a better future. Next, we have stakeholder engagement, involving various groups in the company's decision-making process. This means including employees, customers, investors, and communities in important business decisions. Another key feature is impact consideration, where businesses think about their broader effects. Environmental and social impacts become central to a company's overall business strategy and planning. Finally, CSR emphasizes a long-term focus, looking beyond immediate gains. It prioritizes sustainable growth, valuing lasting positive impact over only short-term financial gains. Now, let's delve into the 4 distinct scopes that comprehensively define corporate social responsibility. These scopes guide how businesses can positively influence both their operations and society at large. First, economic responsibility means companies must operate profitably while acting ethically. They operate profitably and ethically, actively contributing to overall economic development and stability. Next is environmental responsibility, focusing on the company's impact on our planet. This includes reducing carbon footprints and promoting sustainable resource management practices within operations. Then we have social responsibility, addressing how businesses interact with people and communities. It involves supporting communities and ensuring diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workplace. Finally, ethical responsibility covers upholding strong moral principles in all business dealings. This means upholding honest practices, combating corruption, and preventing human rights violations effectively. Let's trace the global evolution of corporate social responsibility, seeing how it has transformed over time. CSR has evolved significantly, shifting from simple charity to a crucial strategic imperative for businesses. Initially, CSR was often seen as early philanthropy, where businesses made charitable donations. With industrialization, concerns about labor practices and social welfare began to emerge. Later, the stakeholder approach emphasized considering all groups affected by business decisions. Globalization and sustainability concerns then pushed CSR to address global environmental and social issues. Today, modern CSR integrates with ESG principles, focusing on environmental, social, and governance factors. Today, we'll explore the fascinating differences between global corporate social responsibility and Indian CSR approaches. These 2 distinct approaches highlight how corporate responsibility is perceived and implemented across different regions. First, let's look at global CSR, which often takes a broad, internationally recognized perspective. Global CSR primarily focuses on integrating ESG principles, which stands for environmental, social, and governance factors, into business operations. This approach is largely voluntary, driven by significant pressure from conscious consumers and ethical investors worldwide. It strongly emphasizes sustainability, achieving carbon neutrality, and ensuring robust ethical governance within organizations. Companies often include detailed ESG disclosures in their financial reports, showcasing their commitment to these principles. Now, let's shift our focus to Indian CSR, which has a unique, legally mandated framework. Indian CSR primarily focuses on tangible community development and improving social welfare directly within the country. A key difference is that it's mandatory for large companies to spend 2% of their net profits on CSR since 2013. There's a strong emphasis on critical areas like education, healthcare, and promoting rural development across India. Furthermore, companies are legally required to report their CSR spending clearly in their annual financial reports. Let's now delve into the fundamental key principles that underpin effective corporate social responsibility initiatives. First, accountability means being responsible for the impact of your actions on society and the environment. Transparency involves openly communicating your CSR efforts, impacts, and challenges to all stakeholders. Ethical conduct ensures that all business operations adhere to high moral standards and fair practices. Stakeholder engagement means actively involving all parties affected by your business in decision-making processes. Sustainability focuses on meeting present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. Finally, legal compliance ensures that all CSR activities and business operations adhere to relevant laws and regulations. Now, let's explore some influential guiding theories that shape our understanding of corporate social responsibility. Carroll's Pyramid of CSR outlines 4 types of responsibilities: economic, legal, ethical, and philanthropic, in a hierarchical structure. The triple bottom line, or TBL, measures organizational success not just by profit, but also by impact on people and planet. Stakeholder theory emphasizes that businesses should balance the needs of all stakeholders, not solely shareholders, for long-term success. Shared value theory proposes that companies can create economic value by simultaneously addressing societal needs and challenges. Corporate citizenship theory views companies as integral members of society, with duties and responsibilities beyond profit. Next, we'll examine the significant overlap areas where corporate social responsibility and corporate governance intersect. Both frameworks are crucial for ensuring ethical and responsible business practices across all organizational levels. Let's begin with how both CSR and corporate governance contribute to ethical and transparent operations. Both promote ethical business practices, ensuring adherence to high moral standards and fair conduct throughout the organization. They also mandate transparency and accountability through public disclosures of financial, social, and environmental performance. Now, let's look at their combined role in effective stakeholder and risk management strategies. Both emphasize stakeholder engagement, focusing on considering the interests of all parties affected by the business's operations. They are vital for risk management and sustainability, working to reduce financial, operational, environmental, and reputational risks. Finally, both ensure strict compliance with all laws and regulations, including specific CSR mandates and legal frameworks. All right, let's wrap up our discussion on corporate social responsibility with a concise summary of what we've learned. Here are the most important key takeaways and concepts that you should definitely remember from our session today. First, remember that CSR seamlessly integrates ethical considerations, environmental protection, and social well-being directly into a company's core business strategy. Secondly, CSR truly encompasses a wide range of responsibilities, including economic, environmental, social, and crucial ethical aspects of business operations. We saw how CSR evolved from simple philanthropy into a strategic, globally recognized practice, notably with India even making it mandatory. The key principles of CSR are essential, including strong accountability, full transparency, unwavering ethical conduct, and meaningful stakeholder engagement. Remember that theories such as the triple bottom line and stakeholder theory provide a strong framework for responsible decision-making. Finally, CSR and corporate governance are deeply intertwined, working together to ensure ethical conduct, transparency, and sustainable business growth.